Right now, figuring out how to bring life back to the lower Keys after Hurricane Irma. Governor Rick Scott met with local officials today to do just that.
This as we learn more about the days and hours at the rehabilitation center at Hollywood Hills before 8 patients died.
We'll have more on that investigation in just a moment, but first, we want to take you to the Florida Keys.
Governor Rick Scott spent the day there, and CBS 4's Ted Scouten is live in Summerland Key with more on what's going to be opened and closed over the weekend. Ted.
Yeah, Vanessa and Elliott, Keys officials are considering opening up the overseas highway from the mainland up to the 7-mile bridge, including Marathon, on Sunday. This is something that they discussed with the governor. It's something they're considering. They haven't made the final decision yet. Meanwhile, we're still waiting to hear from officials in Key West as to when they hope to reopen. As cleanup continues in Key West, city officials say they're making progress, getting it ready for locals who evacuated to return.
But what do you need now? What can we help you with right now?
Governor Rick Scott, along with state and federal agencies, met with city leaders to find out what they need.
I want Publix open. I want Winn-Dixie open. You know, I want all the grocery stores. I need the hospital to be fully functional.
Winn-Dixie opened its doors, joining Publix that opened on Thursday. Families who stayed behind are able to buy food again. When others return, they can stock up too.
And it just, feel human again.
Lower Keys Medical Center is operating only a makeshift emergency room. Evacuees cannot return until it's functioning again. Florida's Surgeon General says that's critical.
Health and safety are the priority for everyone. That includes having a hospital that is able to take care of the health and medical needs for residents that are returning.
The Port of Key West remains closed with partially sunken boats nearby. That's another priority. And with so much damage in surrounding Keys, places where tourism industry employees live, there's concern about finding temporary homes for them so they can afford to come back.
There's not going to be very many tourists coming down soon, and that's what everybody makes their money on, so they're going to be probably hurting for money soon.
Local and state officials are working with FEMA to come up with a solution.
FEMA can even do long-term contract arrangements with hotels and things to make that, temporary residences for people who are displaced. So there's options available. Those are all being reviewed.
And again, officials here in the Keys are looking at the possibility of opening up the overseas highway for residents to the 7-mile bridge, including Marathon, on Sunday. Still waiting for a final word on that. Meanwhile, we are waiting to hear from officials in Key West as to when they would like to reopen. They said they should be telling us something later on today. Live in Summerlin Key, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.
Ted, we heard the city manager of Key West talk about the hotels reopening. Do we have any word on when the hotels will reopen for people just need a place to stay?
Well, what they're trying to do there is once as power comes back on, some of the hotels are opening for first responders, for people who are there in the Keys. We're finding sporadically they're opening as more power comes up. But as for just tourists and people who want to visit, that's not happening yet for quite some time. Before anyone goes there, any tourist would go there, they would have residents be going back first. But again, we're still waiting to find out when that's going to happen. We hope to hear something later on today.
And Ted, what about the water issues? I know they had low pressure and, of course, the sewage issues in the Keys.
Well, the sewer system appears to be working now, but we're still having issues with the water. That's only sporadic because of all the leaks in the pipes. They're having a hard time keeping the pressure to keep the water flowing in Key West. However, there was some good news today. They were operating the water for 2 hours twice a day, so a total of about 4 or 5 hours per day. Now they've changed that, so water is available for people there from 10 in the morning until noon, and then from 5 in the evening until 10 at night. So water is available a little bit more to people who are there.
That's good to hear. Ted Scouten.
It's still not drinkable.
Okay, Ted, thank you very much. Ted Scouten reporting live from Summerlin Key.